Hi, boys and girls. This is Miss Christie, and this is the homework for tonight, which is what is the whole? Homelink 5.2. So, for problems 1 through 3, use your geometry template or sketch the shapes. So, I didn't give you a geometry template to take home, so if you don't have one, which you probably don't, you can just sketch the shapes and that's fine. So this is the same stuff that we did today. Suppose the square is 1/4. Draw each of the following. And here's an example, 3/4. So if this is 1/4, then this is going to be 1/4 plus 1/4 plus 1/4, which is, of course, 3/4. So now the next one, A, asks you to draw a hole, or 1. So how many fourths are in a hole? As you probably know, there's 4 fourths in a hole. So you're going to draw 4 squares. So I'm going to use a template because, as you guys know, I am not very good at drawing without a template. So I'm going to make 1 square, which is 1/4. And we know it's 1/4 because they tell us up here that it's 1/4. Here's 2/4, 3/4, and 4/4. Which is 1 hole. Pretty cool, huh? Hi, guys. Yeah, I'm upside down. It's okay. All right, so 1.5. So how many fourths make 1.5? Well, if 4 fourths make 1, then that must be 6 fourths. So maybe I'll do this one with just a ruler so you can see how to do it if you don't have a template. So just take your ruler or any straight edge. You can use like a book or whatever. So I'm going to do, let's see, 1.5. So that's making 6 boxes, right? And these boxes are about 1 centimeter. So I'm just going to use an inch because that's what this ruler is, an inch. And then another inch. And then like that, and then like this, and then I'm just going to break it up into 6 equal parts, like that, right? And this is 1.5 because it's 1/4, 1/4, 1/4, 1/4, 1/4, 1/4. Can you see that okay? Here, I can make it go closer. There. So if that's 1.5, if this is 1, so 4 squares are 1, 6 squares are 1.5, how many squares do you think you need to make 2 holes? And for the 2 holes, maybe I'll do it without having them be connected, so that way you can see better that it is actually 8 boxes. So I'm going to do, I really wish I was better at drawing these things. Okay, like this. Okay, so that's 4 fourths, like that. I'm going to use the template again, guys, because I'm really not good at this without the template. Template makes it look nicer. 1, 2, 3, 4. There, like that. Okay? So that would be 2 because it's 8 fourths. 8 fourths equals 2. Okay. I keep on having to adjust that. So anyway, all right. So now number 2. So now we have this rhombus. Suppose the rhombus is 2/3. 2/3. Okay. So how do you think that you can figure out what 1/3 would be? Well, if this rhombus is 2/3, how about if we cut it in half? Right? So if we cut it in half, and then this would be 1/3, and that would be 1/3, right? Okay. So 1/3 is going to be a triangle. And I'm going to use this little one here so that it fits, but you can just draw a triangle, that's fine. So that would be 1/3. So if that's 1/3, what would a whole be? Well, if this is 2/3, which is this rhombus right here, wait, hang on, oh, darn it, it's upside down. No, it isn't upside down. There we go. There's the rhombus there. So what about if I made a rhombus here, and then I attached a triangle to it? Where's the triangle? Oh, there it is. Okay, like that. And then I'm just going to cut this in half again just so I can label it so you can see that. So if this is 1/3, so this is 1/3, 1/3, and 1/3, and we know that 3/3 makes a whole, right? Okay, so 4/3 is just going to be this plus another triangle, or how about if we make 2 rhombuses? So that would work for that one, right? So I'm just going to make 2 rhombuses. And this is 2/3 and 2/3, which, as we know, equals 4/3. So now, how do we make 2 wholes? Well, if one whole is 3 triangles, oh look, hey guys, what shape does that look like? Looks like a trapezoid, huh? So we're going to make 2 trapezoids and have that be our 2 wholes, because that would look kind of cool, right? I think I'm going to make this one upside down just so it goes with it. Well, no, I'm not going to. Just kidding. All right, now I lost my trapezoid. There it is. Okay, there, okay? 2 wholes. All right, so hopefully you're getting all this. Suppose the triangle is 1/3. Draw each of the following. Okay, so that's basically what we did up here, because the triangle is 1/3. So 3/3 would be, I'm just going to do like what I did here with the trapezoid and then cut it into 3 equal parts, because 3/3 equals 1 whole. And then this is the same as that. All right, so you know what? I'm just going to make 2 trapezoids again for the 2. And then 5/3. Okay, so if this is 3/3, 3 plus what equals 5? 3 plus 2. So I'm going to make the trapezoid and break it up into thirds. And then I'm going to draw 2 more triangles to connect to it to make the 5/3. So there's 1, oops, and then here's 2. I need to locate some more of these templates so I can give you guys one of these. It would be nice if you could have one to just keep in your homework folder and have one to use here at school, so I'm going to have to get on that. Okay, so now 1 and 1/3. 1 and 1/3. So we're going to do a trapezoid, because that's the 1 whole, remember? So we did that here, that's 3/3, and up here it's there. And then we're just going to add 1 more triangle to it, since the triangle is the 3rd. Like this. There, okay? So it's 1 and 1/3, because this part here is the whole, 1/3, 1/3, 1/3, 1/3. So this part here is the 1 whole, and that's the third, okay? Okay, so this part down here, the practice, I'm actually really glad that they put this on here because you guys need practice with equivalent fractions. So, okay, so for this first one, let's use the strategy of what do we do to 4 to get to 8? What do we multiply 4 by to get to 8? We multiply it by 2. So 4 times 2 equals 8. 5 times 2 equals what? 10. Cool. Okay, the second strategy we learned, remember we did cross multiplication. I mean, you could also use the same strategy that we did over there, but let's just try this in case, because I know some of you guys really liked cross multiplication. So 3 times 12 is 36, right? 3 times 12 equals 36. 9 times what equals 36? So you can go ahead and use your multiplication chart, or you might use like the fingers trick or whatever to figure out 9 times what is 36. The answer is 4. 9 times 4 is 36. And then this one, so this one is kind of like the decimals that we did, or the base 10. So 10, to go from 10 to 100, we just add a 0, right? Multiply it by 10. So 9 times 10 is 90. There. So hopefully you didn't find that too difficult. If I gave you the other sheet, don't worry about it because we'll just do it tomorrow in class. Or you can give it a try if you would like. But this is what is the whole, home link 5-2. See you tomorrow. Have a great night.